Welcome to the video. In this video, we're going to talk about a really important topic, and that's what is your real estate endgame? Whether you're a brand new agent or an experienced agent that's been doing this for many years, this video is going to help you uncover what your main goal is and then get you recharged up for this year so that way you can start doing well and really take your business to the next level and get one step closer to that end goal. Let's dive right into the video. So, what is your real estate endgame? If you're an experienced agent, you might be caught up in the rat race of chasing deal to deal to deal, and you might not have reflected on this question in a couple years. If you're a brand new agent, you might be asking yourself this question every single day, and you probably know the answer. But I want to dive deeper, whether you're a brand new agent or you're an experienced agent that hasn't really looked back at this question in a couple years. Now, whether you're brand new or you're experienced, this video should help charge you up and really motivate you to take your business to the next level to help drive you towards your end game and your end real estate goal. So the first thing is we want to talk about where are you at right now? Are you a brand new agent just starting out and you don't know what this business is about, how it works, what to expect? Or are you an experienced agent that's been selling real estate for many years and you haven't really looked back at your goals and you really don't know where you're at? You just got comfortable and you're making a certain amount of income, but you really haven't had the same drive that you had when you first started and you first got your real estate license. So where are you? And are you happy where you're at right now? Are you selling enough homes? Do you have real estate rental property if that was your goal, getting into real estate? Do you have any flips under your belt? What have you actually done in the time that you've been in real estate? And if you're a new real estate agent, what do you plan to do? Do you just want to sell houses? Do you want to build a real estate team? Do you want to flip houses along with selling houses? Do you want to be a long-term buy and hold real estate investor? Do you want to build a big portfolio? Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to get into short-term vacation rentals with the money that you make from your real estate sales? Like, these are all ideas and concepts that you have to start thinking about because you want to start planning your goals with the end game in mind. For example, if your goal is to be a buy and hold investor and you want to build a massive portfolio, well, you need to figure out how to get into that game as fast as possible. So for someone that had that goal, you might work backwards and say, hey, I need to sell X amount of homes per year. I'm going to specialize in multifamily real estate sales. That way I get used to the game of selling multifamily. I get used to the prices. I get used to the rental rates. And that way, once you're ready and you save up enough money from your real estate sales business, you can take that money and buy your first cash flow real estate investment property. But you have to start with the end goal in mind. Because if you don't do that, and say you don't have any vision, and say you're just kind of wandering down the road of real estate, you might never get there. And what can happen with real estate, because the commissions are so good and because it's such a grind, we can get caught up in the grind of real estate and forget what our big goals are and forget why we started in the first place, right? Why did you start? Or why are you starting? These are questions that you need to ask yourself and you need to keep focused on. Because again, you don't want to lose track of that. There's so many distractions in real estate. There's so many things that go on a daily basis. And as you're building your business, you might lose sight of the end goal. And that's probably the worst thing that you can do because there are just way too many distractions and you always want to be making one step forward closer to that end goal. So hopefully this helped give you some insight. Where are you going and where do you want to be? And if you're an agent that's already been in the business for a couple years, write down what you've done so far compared to what you set out to do in the first place. For example, if you're an agent that wanted to start this business to generate enough cash flow to build a real estate rental portfolio, and you've been in this for 3 years and you've been making good money, but you have no rental property, well, it might be time to take a step back and reflect and say, hey, I accomplished this first goal, but why haven't I done anything with the main goal, which is the real estate endgame? Why haven't I taken any steps closer towards that? And you might want to take a step back, reflect, and then you can get yourself back on track, walking towards that end goal, right? Now, if your goal is something different, you might have the goal of starting a real estate brokerage or a major real estate team. Whatever that goal is, you need to compare where you're at right in this moment, be realistic with yourself, and then compare that to where you set out to be to begin with and what your long-term goal is at this current moment. You want to write all this stuff down on a monthly basis. It's super powerful and super impactful to write down your goals and have a plan so you can work towards that plan every single day. And when things get hard in this business and deals are falling apart and it's just a big headache and you're really frustrated, you can look back at those goals and say, this is why I'm doing this. I'm working towards something. I'm working towards something that I care about deeply. And that's going to help you get through the hard times, and that's going to help you move forward towards those goals and get there much quicker. So if you like this kind of content, definitely subscribe for more real estate content geared towards real estate entrepreneurs. And if you like this video, share it with a friend that needs to see it and hit the like button. Thanks so much for watching and have an awesome night.